All right, well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting day in mathematics. Whoop, whoop. Warm-up number 26 is on the screen. That shouldn't take you long. By now, you are experts at that, yes? Damn. You're good, you're good. What kind is it? Ooh. Persistent. All right, yeah, give me a second. All right, so I'll give you guys some time for that. And all right, get us started, please. Dominic, what'd you get for number 1? Plus 27. Hands, if you got that. It's close. Tell your neighbor what needs to happen. Yeah, the I goes at the end, right? So this is 27 minus 34I. This is a complex number. Make sure you write the I at the end. Number 2. What'd you get for number 2? Danelli, go. Negative 14x squared. Plus 2. Hands if you got that. Close. So we distribute. What's the only thing that needs to change? Tell your neighbor. Look at it again. So it's the only thing that needs to change. Rowan. The positive. This one? Okay. So this becomes negative 9, yes? Plus 5 should be what? Negative 4. Hands if you got that. All right. Yeah, just be careful. Let's go to number 3. This is going to be interesting. Double check with your neighbor the factors for number 3 and see what they got. See if they remembered. We're going to stay on this side. Let's go with Martin. Factors for number 3. What? I sense a disturbance in the force, so here it goes. First thing, 2 things we check is standard form. Yes. Is there a GCF? No. Some of you forgot to multiply the 2 times the what? The 5 that gives us 10, and then 11 down here. So factors of 10 that add up to 11. 1 and 10. 1 times 10 is 10. 1 plus 10 is 11. We bring down the 2x squared. We bring down the plus 5. And in between, instead of 11, we write 1x and 10x. Group. GCF for this is x. We're left with 2x plus 1. What number divides these two? 5, and we're left with 2x plus 1. Therefore, my factors are 2x plus 1 and x plus 5. Hands, have you got that? All right, yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. Number 4. Laura, what did you get for number 4? Factors. X plus 5. Plus 3. All right. Hands, have you got that? Looks about right. Let's double check. It's in standard form. There's no GCF. So GCF for these 2 is x squared, and we're left with x plus 5. GCF for these 2 is 3. We're left with x plus 5. Then these 2 are here, x squared and plus 3 is here. Now, a quick red flag that your noodle might be looking at is this one. But is this a difference? No, so we can't do anything with it. Unless this was a negative, we'll check to see if you can take the square root of both, but if not, we're done up to right there. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5, what'd you get for number 5? Selena, what'd you get? X equals what? X equals 5y minus what? 12. Hands, have you got that? That is correct. And once again, let me go through this process because we're about to embark on 2 variable equations. I leave the x by itself, so I need to subtract 10y. Subtract 10y. We got negative 2x equals negative 10y plus 24. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, and that's how we get that. All right? So, thank you for sending in your warm-up. Appreciate it. Here's the agenda for today. Copy this. Warm-up number 26. We're still on dividing polynomials, and tonight's home play, only 5 itty-bitty 5 problems for home play. Thank you, Mr. Q. You're welcome. Yeah, I got you. Now, check this out. Last night's home play, I purposely, yesterday during class, left out one little piece of information because I just wanted to make sure that you did the work yourself. Not that you went to, not that you guys do that. I'm saying I heard some students go to apps and online to other places to get in, like, answers. It's not you guys. I'm saying I've heard. That's why I take out certain little things from the processes to see who actually did the work. Man, I got this. I got this. Me. All right? So with that said, reminder, tutoring after school is free. Be there or be elsewhere. Get it? Be there or be else? No? Never mind. All right. Code for tonight, 9YVXS. 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 And once again, please, pretty please, be doing your practice. Please, with a cherry on top. My goodness. Guys, I don't know how else to say it. Help me help you. All right? Last night's home play was this one. Before you turn it in on Canvas, I actually want to see what you did. So on your screen, let me send you the screen. Send me a picture. Make sure it fits nice and big on the screen. And I'm pretty sure it's your work, not an app or AI or whatever you want to call it. Now, if I calculate it correctly, you took about 5 minutes per problem times 8. It's about 40 minutes max. But if you actually went faster towards the end, then I predicted 30 minutes for the home plate. Doable. So before I go back to the home plate and address maybe one of them, I do want to get us started. So here's the home plate for tonight. It's only 5 of them. But look at number 5. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we got this. Let's go. You guys see it? Yeah? Pretty good? Pretty good? All right. So get a Cornell note ready, please. By the end of the class, make sure you turn in your home play on Canvas. Right now, I just want us to get going. I want to get some, today's going to be a practice day. Is that all right? Just to get more practice in here? Yeah? All right. And we're still on dividing polynomials. Our objective for today, I can divide polynomials. I can divide polynomials. So, before we move on, tell your neighbor again, definition for polynomials. They should know by now. Yeah. All right? So, we know that they are what? Monomials or sum or difference of monomials. We made posters, we made videos. You wake up, you're like, sum or difference of monomials, right? So, we got that. We started with division types, yes, 3 different ones, elementary, all good, yes. I do want to elaborate a little bit more on this. Look up to the screen, please, writing utensils down. Here it goes. So if I was to give you, let's say, the problem such as, give me a number, 23 Michael Jordan divided by 5. It's the same as 23 divided by 5, which means 23 goes inside divided by 5. So far so good, yes? So this is the process I showed you yesterday. The 23 is a dividend, the 5 is a divisor, and then we started with our quotient. What number times 5 gives us 2? Nothing. What number times 5 gives us something close to 23? That would be what? 4. So that is 20. Subtract, and we end up with 3 as our what? Remainder. So all you have to do was that, but with polynomials last night. So check this out. So your answer for this one, or your quotient, would be what? 4. But is that completely correct? No, because there's what? So what do we do when we have remainders? Who remembers in elementary? Oh, you do a fraction, Mr. Q. All right, so what goes on top? The 3. What goes on the bottom? The 5. 4 and 3/5. Well, guess what? That's what I left out yesterday from the home plate, purposefully. Why? Because I just wanted to make sure that you actually did the process and you left the remainder down there. Today, we're going to be writing our answer like this. Okay? So, does that make sense? Yeah? You're like, oh yeah, I love these, Mr. Q. All right, good. Did we cover this one? Yes. Did we cover this one? Yes. Did we cover this one? Yes. And we ended up with this one. So let's do this one more time. Write it down on your paper. Example 1, super duper Q. 7x cubed minus 6x plus 9 divided by x plus 5. This one's going to have all the components, including the fraction at the end, if there's anything left over or remaining. And I get it. Some of us were busy. Some of us are Power Rangers. You're saving the world. I get it. But once again, as I mentioned before, try to get at least one problem in before you go and get busy with saving the world, please. So like that, your noodle at least practice one of them, so that in the morning when you come in or you wake up earlier and do the rest of your practice. There you go. Y'all ready? All right, step 1, everyone. What do we do? Standard form. So let's check. 3rd degree. This is 1st degree. This is 0 degree. All right. Is anything missing? Yeah, the 2. So you write the 2 and you box it because we're going to need it. Let's go to the next polynomial. 1st degree, 0 degree. So now that we have it in standard form to set it up. Our dividend goes in here, which is this one. So I start with 7x cubed. So that's the 3rd degree. What is the next degree down from the 3rd degree? 2. Since we don't have anything, you're going to write plus 0x squared. That's our 2nd degree. And that was the practice that I left you a lot on last night's home play. Next, minus 6x and 9. And what goes outside? Our divisor, which is x plus 5. All right, here we go. Start with red. What number times x gives me 7x cubed? Tell your neighbor, please. Yeah, 7x squared. So 7x squared, and I'm going to draw arrows this time for those of you that got distracted. Maybe your neighbor distracted you. I'm going to multiply first times that one. So 7x squared times x, that's 7x cubed. But then times this one. 7x squared times 5, that's positive 35x squared. And now we're going to subtract. So, circle it, distribute here, and distribute there. So, these cancel. What is 0 minus 35? Negative 35x squared. Bring down the next term. Negative 6x. All right? And we start all over again. What number times x gives me negative 35x squared? Tell your neighbor. What number times x gives me negative 35x squared? What's that number, Jaden? Very good. You said negative 35x. Very good. Yes. Negative 35x times x is negative 35x squared. Negative 35x times 5, that's negative 165x. Subtract. Now this is where some of you, 175? Oh yeah, I did that on purpose to see if you were paying attention. 175x. All right. And once again, this is where some of you made a mistake last night or with some of your stuff. You circle this, distribute, which means you change this one to a positive and this one to a positive when you distribute. So these cancel. 175x minus 6, that's 169x. We bring down the last term. Plus 9. Question. What number times x gives us 169x? Tell your neighbor, what's that number? Anthony E., what's that number? $169, yes, 169. 169 times x is 169x. 169 times 5, that's 45? Let's go. 845. Subtract, which means you circle it, distribute here, distribute there, this cancels. So, what is 845 negative and a positive 9? That's negative 836. And that's our remainder. Now, some of you did that, which is good. However, today, we're going to do this. Our answer for this is 7x squared minus 35x plus 169, but then check this out, plus fraction bar. Huh? Yeah. What do we write? Negative 836 over, what is our divisor? X plus 5. And this is our quotient. And that's how I want tonight's home plate. So all this, if you have a remainder, you just write it as a fraction over the divisor. Doable, yes, from 1 to 5, comfortable? Yeah, we got it? Okay. Good. All right, so send me your notes. I want to see that you're actually taking notes. I mean, not that I don't trust you, but just want to make sure we're getting some work done. Let me record this. Believe it or not, I do believe from time to time that you can actually put the book or your notebook on the pillow, and if you lay over it, it absorbs all the material. But it works best if you actually do the work, believe it or not. Just saying. Copy this one. Example 2. 6x to the 4th plus 5x cubed plus 2x plus 8 divided by 2x minus 1. I'm going to give you a head start for you to set it up and see if you set it up correctly. If you think you are still iffy, wait for us after you write out your division, okay? All right, here we go. What is the first thing we check for? No. You said standard form, which is the degree. So what is the degree for this term? 4, 3, 1, 0. Is it in standard form? Yes. Are there any degrees missing? Yeah. I'm going to write a 2, and I'm going to box it to remember to use that. Second polynomial, first degree, 0 degree. It's good. So let's move on to write our long division. See if you wrote the right thing. We start with 6x to the 4th plus 5x cubed. And what was the degree missing? Second degree. So you wrote 0x squared plus 2x plus 8 divided by our divisor, which is 2x minus 1. Hands if you're up to right there. Okay? So to get us started, what number times 2x gives us 6x to the 4th? What number times 2x gives us 6x to the 4th? Tell your neighbor, and then Kimberly will share that. What number times 2x gives us 6x to the 4th? Kimberly, what is that number? 3x cubed. So 3x cubed times 2x, that's 6x to the 4th. But remember, we need to multiply times the 2 and times the negative 1. So 3x cubed times negative 1 is negative 3x cubed. Minus, that means you circle the negative, distribute here and here, changing that into a positive. Therefore, these cancel. What is 5x cubed plus 3x cubed? That's a total of 8x cubed, and we bring down the next term, plus 0x squared. All right, I helped you with the first steps. Finish it off, please. Go. All right, what's our next term? What number times 2x gives us 8x cubed? What is that number, Maya A? What number times 2x gives us 8x cubed? Yes, 4x squared. That is correct. Plus 4x squared. So 4x squared times 2x, that is 8x cubed. And 4x times negative 1, that's negative 4x squared. We subtract, which means distribute this negative here and here. This cancels. We're left with 4x squared, and we bring down the next term, plus 2x. Start all over. What number times 2x gives us 4x squared? What is that number, Danny? Plus 2x. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. Subtract, which means we distribute this negative here and here. That means this cancels, and we're left with what? 4x. So far, so good, yes? Yes, Mr. Q. All right, bring down the 8. And last but not least, what number times 2x gives us 4x, everyone? 2, yes. 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Subtract, which means you distribute this here and here. This cancels, and we're left with 8 plus 2, that is 10 as our remainder. Hands if you got that. All right. So, what is our answer for this division? It is 3x to the 3rd plus 4x squared plus 2x plus 2. However, we have a remainder, so you do a plus and a fraction. Then we got 10 over our divisor, which is 2x minus 1. And have you got that? All right. So far, so good, yes? So if you notice, same process, what are we doing at the end? We're just adding anything that's remaining, okay? Make sure you send that in. Let's go to the next one. Copy this one. Example number 2Q. 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5 divided by x squared plus 3x plus 1. Let's go. Right. All right. So I'll give you a head start. See how you do with that one. Copy and go. All right, get us started, please. What's the first thing I do, Anna? What do we do first? Standard form, so let's see. This is third degree, second degree, first degree, 0 degree. Is it a standard form? Yes. Is there anything missing? No. This is second degree, first degree, 0 degree. Standard form? Yes. Anything missing? No. All right. Therefore, since everything's in order, here we go. 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. And our divisor is x squared plus 3x plus 1. Okay. So, what number times x squared gives us 4x cubed, Clarissa? 4x. Hands, have you got 4x? That is correct. So 4x times x squared is 4x cubed. 4x times 3x, that's 12x squared. And 4x times 1 is positive 4x. We're going to subtract, which means you should have distributed this one here, here, and here. This cancels. 2x minus 12x is negative 10x squared. 3x minus 4x is negative 1x. Yes? And bring down the what? The 5. Last but not least, what number times x squared gives us negative 10x squared? What is that number, Dom? Negative 10. That is correct. Negative 10 times x squared is negative 10x squared. Negative 10 times 3, that's negative 30x. And negative 10 times 1 is negative 10. Oh, yeah, let's go. Subtract, which means we're going to distribute this negative here, here, and here. So this cancels. Yeah. 30 minus 1 is 29x. And 10 plus 5, that is 15. And guess what? This is our remainder. Hands, if you got that by yourself. Let's go. Let's go. So our answer for this one is 4x minus 10 plus our fraction bar, which is 29x plus 15 over x squared plus 3x plus 1. Make sure you send me your notes. That is number 2Q. From 1 to 5, up and through, are you with us so far? 1 to 5, yeah, 23, I see you. Yeah, 4s, 5s, okay. Let's go to the next one while you send me your stuff. Example 2, mega cube. We got 15x cubed plus 8x minus 12 divided by 3x squared plus 6x plus 1. Let's see how you do with that one. Copy and go. Let's see where we're at. What do I do first, Brandon Doherty? Yeah, he said, check for standard form. So this is third degree, first degree, 0 degree. Do we have anything missing? Yeah, you write it in there and you box it because you're going to use it. This one, second degree, first degree, 0 degree. Anything missing? No. Therefore, what do I write inside, Brandon? Plus 0x squared. Divided by all right. So let me send it to the other Brandon. What number times 3x squared gives us 15x cubed, Brandon? Let's go. 5x. times 3x squared is 15x cubed. 5x times 6, that's 30x squared. And 5x times 1 is 5x. We're going to subtract, which means we're going to distribute this one here, here, and there. This cancels. We're left with negative 30x squared. And then we got 8 minus 5 is 3x, and you bring down the negative 12. Hands, if you did that up to right there by yourself? Yeah, we got this. All right. Let's finish it off. Courtney Jean, what number times 3x squared gives us negative 30x squared? Man, Courtney Jean, your voice, you reached puberty. Negative 10, that is correct. Negative 10 times 3x squared is negative 30x squared. Negative 10 times 6, that's 60x. And it's, negative, my bad. Negative 60x. And negative 10 times 1 is negative 10. Subtract, what does that mean? You distribute this one here, here, and here. This cancels. We're left with 60 plus 3, that's 63x. 10 minus 12, that's negative 2. And this is my what? Remainder. Therefore, what is our answer to the division or our quotient? 5x minus 10 plus, fraction bar, 63x minus 2 over 3x squared plus 6x plus 1, and that is our quotient. From 1 to 5, I'll come through you with this. Did today help? A little bit of practice, yes? All right. So let's see. Oh, we have plenty of time. One more. Let's go. Copy this one. Example 2 super cube. We got 9x to the 4th plus x cubed plus 11x squared minus 4 divided by x squared plus 16. All right, help us with this one, please. Vianney, what do we do first? Check for standard form, so therefore, what do I write here? And we're missing the 1 in the box. There it is. How about this one? And we're missing. All right, so tell me what to write as a dividend inside. Let's go. That is correct. Make sure you put that 0x. How about the divisor? X squared, 0x plus 16. Hands if you got that. All right. Finish it off. And let's see, do we have time? No, we don't. Before you log out, send me what you did with that one. Let me send you the screen. Oh, yeah. You can't just be sitting there doing nothing. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Because I have free time the next period. Woo-wee. Man, Q, you got this. Oh, yeah. I got this. I know you didn't finish it, but I want to see your setup at least. All right, guys. So once again, you have the code. Make sure you do your home plate. If you need extra practice or support, I'm here after school. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. And I have Brandon Doherty telling me his last chocolate